Hello, people of the internet, and welcome to another WWE Fantasy Log.
Season 8.
Season 8, indeed. This is our first scoring of Season 8. Tiff could not be with us, unfortunately, but we do have her scoring for SmackDown, so we will be covering that. Yep. Jeff has finally debuted his Daniel Bryan shirt. So that's cool. I'm on New Day.
Of course you are. You always have to have somebody who earns a championship in the first week every fucking season.
Yeah. Well, I'm a good drafter. What can I tell you? You had every opportunity to take them back. You chose not to do so.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and do the usuals here. Let's, obviously, because it's the first week, we don't have a leaderboard to go to, but what we do have...
Oh, did Tiff give you her team name?
No, I just realized that, so we're going to have a slight problem with that.
Well, we'll just call it Team Tiff, I don't know, or Team A, I don't know. To be fair, I don't have a team name, so...
Well, you fail then.
About that. Let me see. Hang on.
We probably should have thought of that.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Idiot.
Oh, no. I opened the wrong one.
Way to go.
Let's see. Da! That is not the one I wanted to open. Okay. Where's the documents? Where's post draft? Uh-oh. Wait, what?
What did you do?
Did I save it as pre-draft? I must have saved it as... I did save it as pre-draft. Okay, that's fair. So, okay, who do I have?
While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and put this up on the screen for the good people at home.
Okay, I guess I have a team name.
All right.
Do you have a team name?
I believe I do.
All right.
So let's go to the main roster table. We can insert the new team names.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to go first?
Be my guest.
I said, do you want to go first?
Fine.
If you don't, I can go first. I don't care.
Go ahead, go first. You're at the top of the board anyway.
All right. So I'm going to go with... it's interesting because looking at my roster, I have a situation where, I have a decently balanced roster, but a couple of my big guys are... one of my big guys is still Brock Lesnar, who's not going to be around and things. So I've decided that I'm going to take what I consider to be the top two guys that I have, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to kind of put those two together.
Okay.
So my team will be the Big Dogs Club.
That's funny. I like that.
I don't know. Should it be the big, as in, like, I don't know. Should I call them the Big Dogs as in plural big dogs, or should I call the Big Dogs the possessive of the big dog?
Well, I don't know. You don't have Braun Strowman anymore.
I know. What's your point?
Who else do you have that's big?
No, then we'll just call it Roman. It'll just be Roman's Club then. It'll just be the Big Dogs Club.
You could just call it the Roman Empire.
I could do that, but then that doesn't include Finn.
Fair.
Like having club in there for Finn.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you might as well just do it that way. That'll work.
Yeah, we'll go with the Big Dogs Club. All right, so I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it onto all of my people. So I'm doing this. What's your name?
So I'm going to go with
Please be something shorter than last season.
Extremely Legit Yes Movement.
Okay.
With an X, not an E.
Okay.
Because Jeff Hardy.
That works. Sure. 1 second to finish my guys. I'm going to do yours. Wait a minute. I'm an idiot. Hang on.
Find and replace, my friend.
Yeah, it just occurred to me. No, wait. No, wait. Order is mine. What am I doing? There we go. Okay. And then yours is going to be fine. Hey. Did I spell P-R-O-U? I spelled that totally wrong. P-R-O... No, P-U-R-O-R-E-E-S-U. Yeah, there we go. Number originals replace with, and what was yours?
Extremely Legit Yes Movement. Oh, I didn't think you were going to put the dash in there, but that's fine.
I can take it out if you want.
I was thinking without it.
Okay. Spell that right. Like that.
Unless you think it looks better with the dash, but that's what I was thinking.
It's your call. It's your team. I'll make it whatever you want.
You know what? Hang on. Let me see how they spell it on the shirt.
Okay.
We'll make it totally legit here. All right, Matt and Jeff, how do you actually spell it? No, they don't put a dash in it, so we won't put a dash in it.
All right. Replace all. Okay.
And for right now, Tiff will just be known as the Legit Rowdy Architects until she gives us her new name.
Well, the problem is 2 of those 3 things are no longer applied to her team.
True.
She's no longer legit, nor does she have an architect. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna call it Tiff's team for right now.
Okay.
And we can put her name for that team in later.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
That's fair.
We'll do a find and replace on Tiff's team down the line.
There. Now, do an update on the team rosters.
Yes, I will hit that momentarily. We will do that.
Because right now, we don't have any rosters.
Yeah, I know. Hang on. All right. Refresh all. Okay. All right. So this team will be... It's just getting steadily longer as we go. It's not glory, yes. It's going to be extremely legit. Okay. Then mine. I'm going to go from the Off the Walking Warriors and onto the Big Dogs Club. And then this one is going to go off. Tiff is going to go off of Legit Rowdy and be on Tiff's team for the time being. Okay.
I guess you have Brock, but it's not like he's actually going to be there, so.
Hence why I chose not to include him in the title for this season.
Don't forget to change the names on the right.
Yep. I'm just going to do this. Nope, not copy and paste. Well, you suck then.
You know what Tiff should call her team?
What's that?
Straight Rowdy.
There you go. All right.
Or here you go, the Straight Rowdy Asylum.
That could work. We will posit those ideas to her when she is returned.
Mm-hmm.
When we get a chance to speak to her. But for right now, this is where we're at. So like I said, we will update that one later. But for the time being, let us get into the thing. Obviously, as mentioned, we do not have a leaderboard right now because there are no scores. It's the beginning of the season. So
we have a top 120 something. 126.
25 because the top column's the headings.
Fair enough.
Top 125. So let's go ahead and give these people some points and see where we go.
To the Monday Night Raws.
Indubitably, my good sir. Now, for the regular people at home who are not paying attention, we're like 2 weeks behind because scheduling. So tonight we're going to be scoring, and that too. So tonight we're going to be scoring the Raw results from Monday, August 20th. That's not this past Monday, but the Monday before. And then we're going to do SmackDown at 2:05 from the 21st. So we're starting from the Raw immediately following SummerSlam. So tonight we're going to do this week, and then tonight we're going to do the 20th and 21st, and then tomorrow night, hopefully we get us all together, and we'll do last week, the 27th and 28th, and be caught up for end of next week, and we can actually do news again on Friday for once.
Yeah.
We will see. But in the meantime, Raw on August 20th emanated from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, as WWE is wont to do whenever they come to New York these days.
Mm-hmm.
And now we open up with the new WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Why not? Madison Square Garden gave him the middle finger, so it's not like Vince cares about him anymore.
Yeah, that's true. No, Vince wasn't all in.
Yeah, well, Vince did it first by basically saying, "You're too small. I like only big, sweaty arenas."
Yeah.
Because that's Vince's MO. If you're not big and sweaty, you're dead to him.
It's not totally true, but no, like I said, it's just an issue. Unfortunately, they have grown, and Madison Square Garden has a finite capacity because it was built so long ago. So unfortunately, if he wants to get more people in, he's now. Granted, Barclays honestly isn't that much bigger, but I think it's just easier to work with because of structure.
Yep, and unfortunately for Vince, if that's his decision, he has no right to bitch about Madison Square Garden wanting to open their doors to other people.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll discuss more of these things on the news when we get around to it. But so Reigns comes out. He says, gets to the ring, says that he's a man of his word. He conquered the beast, and he will be defending this Universal Championship tonight. And the man he's going to defend against will be this man, Finn Balor. Balor comes out to the ring and accepts the challenge via a congenial handshake. Unfortunately, they are then interrupted by now acting general manager, former Constable Corbin, who gets in the ring and takes issue with Balor showing up as the Demon at SummerSlam, which he was not prepared for. And he says that Balor breached his contract by doing so. He gets in both men's faces before Kurt Angle comes out to interrupt. Kurt says that he makes the matches, not Corbin, and says that he doesn't care what Corbin thinks, but he does care what Brooklyn thinks. He asks the crowd if they'd like to see Balor face Reigns for the title tonight, and the crowd agrees. So Angle books that match for the main event, and also books Baron Corbin in a match right now against Bobby Lashley. So that's going to be a promo to Roman and Finn.
I would also argue to Constable Baron Corbin, if that's breach of contract for him to show up as a demon, would it not then also be breach of contract and and grounds for termination for the makeup artist who put the paint on his face?
You would think.
Would it not also be then breach of contract and grounds for termination for the costume person who handed him the costume?
Yeah.
Like, should Corbin not have just been walking around backstage firing everybody, I guess is what I'm getting at.
You would think.
Fucking hypocrite.
Logic is never WWE's strong suit. At any rate, so that happens. We then go into the opening match of the night, and that's Bobby Lashley versus Baron Corbin. Lashley pretty much destroys him.
Yep.
Starts off with some suplexes. Corbin does manage to come back with the 10 punch after the 10 punches in the corner. When he gets thrown to the ring, he manages to kick Lashley as he's trying to get back in the ring. Slams him into the barricade and gets some offense in. Beats him around the corner. Throws him into some ring posts. But Lashley dodges a shot. They exchange some lariats, and eventually Lashley plants a spine buster. Corbin catches and hits him with a chokeslam backbreaker when Lashley tries to come off the top. But Lashley manages to get back to his feet and hit another spine buster for a 3 count. So, where is here we go. So with that, Baron Corbin is going to get 5 points for being in a match, and 4 points for moves is 9 points to Corbin. All right. And then Bobby Lashley gets 20 points for winning a match. He gets 5 for being in the match, is 25. And he gets 5 points for moves, is 30 points to Bobby Lashley, putting him in first place.
For now.
For now. All right. So following the match, we see Kurt Angle backstage watching Lashley's victory on a monitor. Paul Heyman walks in and asks Kurt Angle for Brock Lesnar's contractually obligated rematch for the Universal Championship. Kurt points out to Paul that the contract does not stipulate when the rematch will be, and it's therefore at Kurt's discretion. And he says that it will be a long, long time before Brock ever gets his rematch. Heyman says that that's okay because they want the rematch at Hell in a Cell. Angle says that would be a cold day in hell and to forget about it. So that's a promo to Paulrus. All right.
Yeah, I probably should have told you to ditch Brock, but whatever. Because there's a reason he wasn't there. And there's a reason he's probably not getting his rematch.
Yeah, because he's going to the UFC.
Nope.
Okay.
He was supposed to be there.
Okay.
Until WWE Creative realized, oh, wait, Brock has no more matches left. Yep. And so they were like, well, if Brock can't actually compete, we have nothing for him. Tell him to go home.
Yep.
So until Brock's contract lapses around to where WWE can actually pay him to appear in a match again, he probably won't show up.
Which is fine. We don't know how long that's going to be. If I have to sit with Brock and not be around, then
That's why Heyman was there, but Brock was not.
That's fair.
Because they were like, we have nothing for you since you absolutely refuse to fight, so go fuck yourself. Go home.
Yeah, well. I don't blame him. If I could get paid exorbitant amounts of money to sit on my ass at home and do nothing, I would do it too.
Yeah, but he gets paid more for actually wrestling.
No, he gets paid for his contract, and said contract said we're going to pay you, and you will show up for this number of dates for the payment.
Yeah, fair.
He gets paid. He filled his dates. He gets paid the rest of the contract regardless. Anywho, Baron Corbin confronts Kurt Angle and complains about being given matches with no preparation time against the Demon and then against Lashley. He says he's tired of Kurt not giving him what he wants, and Kurt says that my job isn't to do what you want, it's to do what's best for the WWE Universe. And Corbin says he's done with this crap. Stephanie's in the building tonight, and he's going to talk to her. We then
Authority 3.0?
Something like that. We then go to the ring for our second match of the night, and that's Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Ember Moon in a 6-woman tag team match against the Riot Squad.
And of course, Tiff took Ember Moon for me. Damn it.
Yep. And let's see. So the Riot Squad are victorious in this match. Sasha starts off strong against Ruby, tags at Bailey, who continues the offense. Ember tags in and lays into Ruby some more. The aprons clear out. Everybody beats each other up. Ruby and Sasha end up tagged in. Sasha cleans house again, stuns Ruby with a boot and takes her to the corner. But Mandy Rose breaks up a pinfall. There's some more run-ins. And after a little bit of confusion, Ruby hits a Riot kick and gets a 3 count.
Who does she kick?
Well, I'm assuming Sasha, since she was a legal woman.
Fair enough.
Though it does not actually say. My memory serves, I think there might have actually been some confusion at the end of this match as to whether Ruby pinned the legal superstar, but in any case, the Riot Squad got ruled the victory, so we'll do the faces first, as we are wanting to do. So we'll start off. Sasha Banks gets 5 points for being in the match, and 2 moves is 7. Bailey had 1 move, so she gets 6. 5 for being in the match and 1 for the move. And Ember Moon also had 1 move, so Ember Moon will get 5 for the match and 1 for the move is 6. All right. The 2 non-Ruby members of the Riot Squad did not have any moves, so they're each going to get 15 points for being on the winning team and 5 for competing. It's 20 points each to Mandy Rose and not Mandy Rose. That's the other show. 20 points each to Sonya
Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan.
Yeah, that one. Thank you. No, that's Leo Rush.
Maybe not. Since this is a 6-person match, does this count as a specialty?
We have never counted 6-person as a specialty.
Okay, I didn't know.
They do it frequently. They do it frequently enough that it's not unusual. If there were more than 6, we would count it as a specialty.
Fair.
Now, if it were 6-person free for all, that would also be a specialty.
Yeah.
Like a battle royal or something. Then.
You mean tornado tag match?
Well, a tornado tag match, or if it was even just like a 6-person, like an Armageddon match, Armageddon Hell in a Cell type deal or something. Just a 6-person, the equivalent of a fatal 4-way with 6 people.
Right.
Whatever you would call that.
I think that is called an Armageddon match.
Yeah, I know it was called an Armageddon Hell in a Cell in the video game, but I'm not sure if they call it that when it's a non-Hell in a Cell match. But anyway,
maybe that just goes straight into like battle royal territory, like you said.
Probably. Anyway, Ruby Riott is going to get 20 points for winning this match. She's going to get 5 for being in. It's 25. And 1 move is 26 points to Ruby Riott. Here. Okay. We now have a cohesive top 10, by the way. So we will check that out later. Rolling right along.
Yeah.
We see some shots from the SummerSlam pay-per-view, and then the game Triple H comes out to the ring. And he says that he'll work until he dies to make sure this all continues for the WWE Universe. Which gets a pop from the crowd. He moves on to the subject of his history with The Undertaker and shows a shot of himself on the big screen with Undertaker and Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania back in 2012. He says, I couldn't miss the opportunity to lace my boots up one more time and step at the ring with The Undertaker in Australia.
Holy shit, I actually get promo points for Triple H?
You do.
Wow.
Yeah, Triple H basically talks about how, when they have the opportunity to lace up his boots in the first time in Australia and take on The Undertaker, he said, hell yeah. And it's a really awesome promo where he basically talks about how it's going to be a great match, puts over The Undertaker. The audience gives him a "You still got it" chant.
I'm so old, there's no way I can hurt The Undertaker. That's why it's a safe match. No?
No, it's Triple H. He'll find a way to hurt somebody.
I thought Triple H was one of the safest workers in the business.
I guess that's true. He's safe for other people. He'll find a way to hurt himself.
Well, yeah, he's best friends with Mr. Quad. That goes without saying.
I'll put it that way. He'll find a way to hurt himself.
His father-in-law is tear both quads while walking down the ramp.
Yeah, that happened. But in all fairness, though, Triple H also was kind of the mentor to Mr. I'm going to put somebody on the shelf in every match I wrestle, Rollins.
Yeah. But he didn't learn that from Triple H.
Apparently not. Anyway, promo to Triple H, he finishes up by saying that the excitement and goosebumps are... He talks about how... he opened the promo by talking about how an era was gone, and he realized it after that picture. He felt that the era was gone, that the goosebumps were gone, that, the environment, the feeling was gone, that an era was gone. And he ends the promo by talking about that the excitement, in Australia in October, the excitement is coming back. The goosebumps are coming back. The era is coming back.
No, it's not. It's going out with a bang.
Yeah, well. Anyway, promo to Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
Who still cuts a promo better than 80% of the people on the active roster, by the way.
Yep. You want to know something else that makes that promo even more impressive?
What's that?
I think he improv'd most of it because I don't think he was supposed to cut a promo that night.
Probably not, but that's Triple H. He could do that. Guys used to be able to do that back in the day.
Because I heard somewhere that the only reason he cut that promo was because they had something else planned and it couldn't happen. I don't know if it was like they had something planned for Brock until they realized, oh shit, he can't wrestle.
Right.
Well, for whatever it was, basically Triple H had to fill time. He was like, fuck it, I'll cut a promo on The Undertaker.
Yeah, it worked.
If that's true, then yeah, Triple H just out-promoted literally everyone on the roster.
Yeah, no, Triple H can do that. Like I said, guys used to have the freedom to do that, and it's why promos were better back in the day, and it wasn't scripted to hell. You can count on one hand a list of guys that can do that today.
Jericho, The Rock,
Jericho,
H.
Rock. Jericho, Rock, Triple H. I mean, the old guys, we know can do it, but I'm
Undertaker.
talking Undertaker. The old guys could do it, but of the more modern guys, I mean, think about it. What? Cena, Orton, Miz,
AJ, Samoa Joe.
Yeah, AJ and Joe. That's
Daniel Bryan to an extent.
Yeah, given the right environment, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You're not. There's just not a lot of guys that can handle that level of a promo anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
It's a sad state of affairs.
And then Seth Rollins is almost up there.
Yeah, Rollins is very close. Rollins is pretty close. Ambrose doesn't do a terrible job either, but Rollins is better. Rollins is very close. He's very good on the mic.
Yeah.
So. Well, and Paul Heyman, but that kind of goes without saying.
But Paul Heyman is part of the Triple H Undertaker crowd.
He is. He's been around. He's been around forever. All right. Anyway, after Triple H's promo, we have a match between Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler, with Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre at ringside.
All right.
This match results in Dean Ambrose claiming a victory in his first singles match back.
Damn it.
Yeah. Happens. So we're going to start off by giving McIntyre and Rollins interference points.
All right.
And accompaniment points, because that happened.
Woo.
So 5 points each for accompaniment and 6 points each for interfering in the match. That's going to be 11 points each to those gentlemen.
Sweet. Points for doing their job. Yeah.
Yep. 11 points to Rollins. And 11 points are going to go up there to Drew McIntyre.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Yep. All right. Random side note to the audience who watches our other videos on this channel, by the way. There's a thing going on right now. Head over to @TeamStarKid on Twitter or StarKid's page on Facebook, because there's a new very popular musical logo and something happening in 2019. My money is on new performances. Whether in one location or on tour remains to be seen.
I'm hoping on tour.
I'm also hoping on tour, but we will find out.
Yeah.
More on that as it happens.
If it's one location, we may have to meet up yet again in under a year.
Well, we'll find out. We will see what happens. All right. Anyway, so Dolph Ziggler lost this match. I will say it was a decent back and forth match, as to be expected from these two gentlemen. But a large portion of it was Dolph throws a move, Dean reverses a move. So Ambrose got a fuck ton of reversal points for this match.
God damn it.
So what else we're gonna do here? Let's see. I will. The first thing I will do here. Let me just see. Go back over to this for a second. I will also quickly throw Rollins one move point for temporarily jumping in the ring, so he could jump back out of it and hit Drew with a suicide dive.
Oh, okay.
So we will give Seth Rollins 1 point for doing that. If I scroll down enough to actually see his name. There we go. Okay. So meanwhile in the match, Dolph Ziggler will get 5 points for competing in this match, and he will get 6 moves, which is 11 points to Dolph.
God damn it.
That's 1 reversal and 3 actual moves, for the record. And then Dean Ambrose will get 20 points for winning this match. He will get 5 for competing in this match, is 25. He will get 15 reversal points.
Jesus.
And it's going to put him at 40 points. And 1 move for the match-ending Dirty Deeds. We'll put him at 41 points? 25, 30, 40. Yeah, 41 points for Dean Ambrose.
And the number 1 spot.
And the number 1 spot temporarily. So props to Tiff's team for that, for now.
Damn you, Dean.
Hashtag lunatic fringe.
It's okay. When we get to 205 Live, I'm going to crush that score.
Well, we'll find out.
I have the main event.
Okay. Fair enough.
It was main event, specialty, and my team won.
Okay. I was going to do you that much good, but fair enough.
What do you mean?
I have the entirety of Raw's main event, which is a Universal title match.
Yeah, that's true. I think you're going to end up on top just for the New Day alone.
Well, that's right. New Day tag title win also. That's a good call. We'll get to that in a minute on SmackDown. But in the meantime, let's go back over here.
Mm-hmm.
Elias is backstage and tells the producers that they're on their 3rd strike after his performances keep getting interrupted. He has his guitar and heads off toward the stage area. So I'm just going to be a mini to Elias for that. Give him a mini promo.
Or you could just give him just a full promo to cover what he's about to say as well, and just make it all one promo. Because I assume he's going to go out there and try to do an Elias promo.
He is, but there's another segment before that.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'll give him. He's going to be a total of 8. 5 for the big one and 3 for the little one.
Fair.
All right. So Finn Balor is shown backstage in his locker room when Braun Strowman walks in. He tells Balor what he told Brock and Roman last night, that he's the monster among men. He does things face to face regarding his Money in the Bank briefcase, and he wishes Finn good luck tonight. That's a promo to Braun Strowman.
Mm-hmm.
I miss you, Braun.
Right. I miss you, Finn.
Yeah, I'll throw a mini to Finn for that. He didn't say anything, but he was there. All right. Next, we go to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Mm-hmm.
And given that he's on my team now, I can safely ask, who wants to walk with Elias?
You've revoked my Elias responsibilities?
Just for this week. I'll probably still let you do it most weeks. I had to celebrate his newly joining of my team, so.
All right.
So Elias comes to the ring, trashes the producers and engineers some more for messing up his past performances. And he says that his doctor advised him against being around the horrible, disgusting, diseased people of Brooklyn. Again, because of the effect it had on him at SummerSlam. But he's a performer, and he has to perform. So here he is. And he asks everyone to please silence your cell phones.
Hold your applause.
Hold your applause and shut your mouth. But Elias is interrupted by, of all people, Kurt Hawkins. Complete with his usual blue ring gear and his baton staff that he carries around for whatever reason. Although I give him props because honestly, if I was somebody famous on TV, I got a reason to carry a staff around, I'd do it too.
Of course you would.
Staffs are cool. Anyway, he gets on the mic and gets in the ring saying that Elias might want a number one hit, but instead he's going to be the number one guy to lose to Kurt Hawkins and break the 215 some odd match losing streak.
Something like that.
He says he's going to end the losing streak in Brooklyn tonight, and people want to see it. But Elias insists that Kurt Hawkins is just a loser like every single person in the crowd tonight, and tells Hawkins to start walking because he's not worthy of Elias. Now, Elias says he's going to get his song out one way or another, but Hawkins starts to walk off, but starts on the ramp, turns around asking Elias if he's going to hide behind his guitar and his goofy scarf, or if he's going to fight him tonight. Because he's challenging him to a match right now. And apparently Elias' choice in the matter is revoked because a referee jumps in the ring and the bell rings. And so Hawkins tries to roll Elias up immediately, but only gets a 2 count. And Elias pretty much wrecks him with a jumping knee, some strikes, an elbow. Hawkins tries another roll up, but only gets a 2 again. He fires back with some right hands and a jumping forearm and a drop kick, but Elias rolls out for a breather. Gets back in, hits him with another knee and a drift away. And Kurt Hawkins' immense losing streak continues.
And all points go to you.
Do I have Kurt Hawkins?
You have Kurt Hawkins.
I did not know I had Kurt Hawkins.
You have Kurt Hawkins.
Cool. So, Kurt Hawkins lost this match. He's going to get 5 for the pre-match promo. And 5 for being in the match. And that's about it. 10 points to Kurt Hawkins. Elias gets 20 for winning a match. 5 for being in the match is 25. 5 for the pre-match promo is 30. And 1 for the drift away is 31 points to Elias.
Wrong. You already gave him the points for the promo.
Oh, you're right. Fair enough. Let me amend that. 26 points to Elias.
All right.
It's going to put him at 34 total. All right. Rolling on through Raw, we see Titus O'Neil in the back looking for Apollo and Dana. And he finds them and asks where the hell they've been, and they stammer that they were discussing strategy. For those who haven't picked up on this yet, Apollo and Dana are sort of forming a relationship, and I think it's going to lead to a breakup of Titus Worldwide. A storyline relationship, not a real relationship, for the record. So Titus reminds him they have a match coming up, and Dana says she's been doing some research and found some weaknesses in the Authors of Pain's game, and that it should be to their advantage. So, promo to Titus Worldwide. I'll just throw it in after the match here.
All right.
And we have the Authors of Pain taking on Titus Worldwide in this match. Titus starts off, gets hit with a bear hug, gets kept in the Authors of Pain's corner for a while. Titus reverses a vertical suplex into one of his own, and Apollo manages to get a tag, but the Authors of Pain still retain control. Cruz gets double teamed, and Akam applies a chin lock. He finally fights back, but gets double teamed again, fights him off again, hits a moonsault and a standing shooting star, but Razor breaks up the pinfall. They throw Titus out to the floor again and just take Cruz out with the last chapter. Authors of Pain with a victory here.
If they break up Titus for a while, I'll be sad because as over as they've been, I think they deserve to be tag champs at least once.
It would be nice, but
because if they don't become tag champs, then what was the point? Because they were the most over team on the fucking show, and they have nothing to show for it. Really,
dude. You act like that's a surprise, but I have 2 words for you. And it's appropriate that almost appropriate I say it that way because we're talking about tag teams, but no.
Okay.
Yeah, you're talking about tag teams that were super over and never got a title run. Yeah, 2 words: Enzo and Cass.
Yeah, but Cruz and Titus are two big sweaty dudes, like right up Vince's alley.
Big Cass is a big sweaty dude right up Vince's alley.
Yeah, and Enzo's a little midget that isn't even a blip on Vince's radar. What's your point?
He was a pretty big blip on Vince's radar when he was pushing practically pushing more merch than Cena. He was pushing merch like nobody's business.
Fair.
But neither of them are employed anymore, so who fucking cares? Moving on.
Pretty much.
You're in the unemployment line, and you can't teach that. All right.
Apparently you can. It's called Be Raised in New Jersey.
Cass is from New York. He's not Jersey.
That's true.
Let's be fair here. Anyway, so Titus, well, let's do this. Dana Brooke gets 5 accompaniment points, first of all.
And promo.
And the promo, yep. So that's 10 points to Dana Brooke. And then we're going to have Titus gets 5 points for being in this match. And 5 for the promo is 10 points to Titus. He did not manage to get any moves off, unfortunately.
That makes me sad.
It is sad, but unfortunately that's what happened. He was the beat slug for this match. I should say Titus did reverse a suplex into a vertical suplex, but I don't think he has that on his list. So that was like the one move that he hit.
Neither of the authors of Pain have a suplex on their list.
No, the Authors of Pain really don't have move lists outside of their double team maneuvers, unfortunately. Bit of a pain in the ass, but that's how it is. Anywho. Yeah, Titus unfortunately has that situation of not having had any moves in this match, which sucks, but is what it is. No, Titus does not have suplexes on his list, unfortunately. So, out of luck on that for Titus. So, Titus got that. Apollo is going to get 5 points for being in the match. 5 of the pre-match promo is 10. And Apollo had 2 moves, the aforementioned Moonsault and Shooting Star. So, that's going to be 12 points to Apollo.
Alchem has a move list. Let's see if Rezar has a move list.
One of them did not when I checked, but
it was probably Rezar. Let's see. You may continue while I'm just doing this.
I will continue. Excuse me. On the Authors of Pain side of things, let's see. The legal man during this match was at the end of the match was Occam. So therefore, we'll start off with Rezar. Rezar is going to get 15 points for being on the winning team, 5 for competing. It's 25 and 1 for the match ending last chapter. It's 21 points to Rezar. And then we're going to go ahead to Occam. He is going to get himself 20 points for winning the match. 5 for competing is 25, and 1 for the last chapter is 26 points. Well, that's in English. How about Occam? There we go. Is 26 points to Occam. Okay. Done and done. Dana is shown consoling Apollo on the ringside floor after the match. Next up, we clear everything out during a commercial break and come back to the entire women's roster around the ring and with carpet laid out in the ring. The Raw Women's Championship belt is in the ring on a pedestal for an official presentation. We are joined in the ring by the commissioner of Monday Night Raw, Stephanie McMahon. And she introduces a video package showing off Ronda Rousey's road to the women's title. She then goes on to give herself credit for being such an inspiration and great businesswoman. For bringing Ronda in and saying that Ronda is her protege. But Ronda Rousey comes out and interrupts this and gets in the ring. And the crowd chants her name, and Stephanie gets on a mic saying that she takes credit for this. Ronda interrupts saying this isn't about Stephanie at all. And she asks why all the other women are standing outside the ring instead of in it. And she tells them all to get in the ring because this is about all of them and the women's evolution, not Stephanie. Or not just Stephanie, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She credits Natalya, Bayley, and Sasha Banks with propelling the women's movement forward, talking about how Bayley and Sasha came up and really revolutionized things with the horsewomen, and how Natalya has been carrying the division as the veteran.
Mm-hmm.
And Ronda says that she's not Brock Lesnar and she's going to be a fighting champion. And Stephanie gets in her face saying that this isn't the Ronda Rousey that she knows. This is the Ronda Rousey who just wants to break people's arms. She goes further, pointing out that she broke Alexa's arm last night, and then shows some still shots from the match of this happening. And she says that Ronda's going to break all their arms and wipe them all out. Given the opportunity, Ronda gets in Stephanie's face and counters that she only breaks the arms of people who deserve it, and grabs Stephanie's arm. She takes Stephanie down and puts her in the armbar, and Stephanie begins screaming for dear life.
Don't you mean screaming bloody murder?
Or that. So she lets Stephanie go and rolls out of the ring, and so many other women check on her, and others join Ronda in the ring and hug her. So there you go.
So this is going to lead to like a Survivor Series type match at Evolution?
Wouldn't surprise me. But it's
it would
not
surprise me because then what? You're not gonna have the Raw Women's Championship defended at the All Women's pay-per-view? That seems kind of fucking lame.
Well, we're gonna see what happens. We know Ronda's defending it against Alexa at Hell in a Cell. So we will see. Excuse me. So now comes the slightly pain in the ass part. I gotta look up who all the women are so I can give them all a mini promo. All right, female on the Raw roster. Well, we know Alexa wasn't there because she had a broken arm.
Mm-hmm.
We'll skip over that. All right, so Alicia Fox. We'll get a mini promo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just assuming that the entire Raw Women's roster minus Alexa was there. I don't think Mickie James was there either, but other than those two, I think they were all there. So if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. I'll fix it next week. Bayley gets 5. Did Bayley have a promo earlier? Why does she already have 6 points? Oh, no, she had a match. Right, they had their match earlier. Duh. I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh, it's going to be 5 on me. Say 9. All right, at least it should be a 3, not 5 if I was paying attention. Okay. Who else? Let's see. Let's see. Dana Brooke and Ember Moon. Ember Moon. And then we got, let's see who else. Liv Morgan and Natalya. Natalya down here. Okay, and we got... I don't think Nia Jax was there. Was Nia Jax there?
I don't think so. I don't think she's been there for a while.
Right, fair enough. So we'll skip her. Obviously, we know Ronda's there. We'll get to her in a minute. That leaves Ruby, Sarah, and Sasha.
Oh no, I didn't see the bid, so.
Fair enough.
But you would think if Nia was making her return, it would be in a more grandiose fashion than I'm just going to be in the background with a bunch of other women.
True. And then a full promo. Let's see, Ronda Rousey will get a promo and assault. Well, no, because she really assaulted her. She only did the arm bar, so.
A promo and a move.
And a promo and a move. So 5 points to Ronda. 6 points to Ronda Rousey then. All right. Get it done. Own it. Moving along. The B team goes out to the ring and gets on microphones and talk about the twists and turns of their careers and how they went from not winning one match to being the Raw Tag Team Champions. And Axel says that they have 2 singles matches tonight, back to back, and that for tonight, the B&B team stands for Brooklyn. So I will give them each their promo during their match calculations. The first match is Scott Dawson of the Revival taking on Bo Dallas. Scott Dawson claims victory. After some roll-up attempts, Bo tries a suplex. Dawson reverses it and hits his finisher floating DDT thing that he does.
Okay, then.
That the reviewer called a brainbuster and definitely was not.
Nah.
Mostly because those are banned in WWE, you idiot.
I don't know. Buddy Murphy's finishing move is a brainbuster. He's got 2
is?
variants of it. Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen him use it, but that's his finishing move.
Weird.
Pretty sure it is anyway.
That is surprising. I'm already there. I got it. Give me 1 sec.
I was gonna say I happen to have the website up, so
I'm already on his page.
Yeah, the Murphy's Law version 1 is a running brainbuster. The other one's a pump handle half Nelson. I think that's what he uses now. But his other version of it is a running brainbuster.
He probably used that at first, and they said, no, you're not good enough to do that. You're changing it to a running slam.
Fair enough. Still vicious, though. Pump handle half Nelson into a Death Valley driver.
Yeah, but brainbuster is not. Yeah. Brainbusters and pile drivers not a thing anymore unless your name happens to be The Undertaker.
Brainbuster. Or Kevin Owens.
He doesn't have a brainbuster.
No, he has a package pile driver.
He does?
Yep. He doesn't use it a lot, but he still uses it once in a while.
All right.
It was his finishing move on the indie circuit.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Steamalizer?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anywho. So Bo Dallas is going to get 5 points for being in this match. And 5 for the pre-match promo is 10 points to Bo Dallas. And he faced off against Scott Dawson, who's going to get 20 for winning, 5 for competing, and 1 for the finisher. No, sorry, 2 moves. It's going to be 27 points to Scott Dawson. Then we follow that up with our second, even shorter match of Curtis Axel taking on Dash Wilder. And Wilder hits a backbreaker for a 2 count. Axel tries to fight back. Wilder dodges a shot and hits his finishing code breaker, a.k.a. double knee facebuster, for the 3 count. So Curtis Axel also gets 10 points, 5 for promo and 5 for match. And then Dash Wilder gets 20 for winning, 5 for competing is 25, and 1 for the facebuster is 26 points to Dash Wilder. Whoa.
Facebuster.
Yep. 26. Okay. The Revival celebrate their second singles win of the night and motion that they want the tag title, so they're given the belts and a pair of microphones, and they basically call out the. They let me correct myself. I'm getting mixed up with the following week. They motion that they do that belt around their waist hand motion, and Bo grabs the mic and calls them out, saying they may have won the singles matches, but the B team are still the Raw Tag Team Champions. All right. I'll give both 3 extra mini points for saying that.
There.
All right. Oh, jumping around. All right, we cut to Roman Reigns in the back for an interview with Renee Young, where he says that he didn't give years of his life chasing the Universal title just to sit around on his ass and not defend it. He says that Balor earned his shot and that he's getting it tonight, but unfortunately he's going to lose and go to the back of the line. And Reigns says that this will always be his yard. A promo to Roman puts him at 10. Stephanie McMahon is shown to the trainer's office getting her arm checked on with Constable Corbin and Alexa Bliss around her. Kurt Angle walks in to check on her, and Stephanie criticizes Kurt for not protecting her from Ronda. And Kurt says that he's doing the best he can, but Stephanie doesn't believe him and says that it's been a year and a half since Kurt became GM, and maybe he needs time off and a little vacation, and says that she's putting Kurt on leave and that Baron Corbin will become the acting GM of Raw as of right now. Kurt looks confused by this and walks off. We then go to the ring for our main event, and that is the big dog Roman Reigns defending the Universal Championship against Finn Balor.
There.
Oh, there we go. Tiff messaged me back.
Okay.
I'll amend this before we're done, but the name of Tiff's team is the Rowdy Lass Kickers.
That works too.
All right, Rowdy Lass Kickers. I will amend that later. In the meantime, though, Roman versus Finn in tonight's main event. Before they can start... let's see. No, I lied. No, they get in the ring and they start off. They do the big introductions. The whole shebang.
Okay.
So Roman and Finn put on a pretty darn good match. A lot of back and forth. A lot of Finn trying to use his speed to overcome Roman's power. A lot of reversals, but by the end of the match, unfortunately, Balor manages to... basically, Braun Strowman comes out. Causes a distraction. Balor takes advantage to hit Roman with a sling blade and a drop kick into the corner. But unfortunately, as he goes to the coup de grace, Roman dodges out of the way, and Finn eats a spear. And thus Roman Reigns retains the Universal title. To the surprise of nobody.
Right.
So, Finn Balor is going to get himself 5 points for being in this match. He's going to get 4 points for competing in the main event. That's 9. And he's going to get a combination of 14 points for moves and reversals. It's going to be 23 points to Finn Balor. The hell is he? There we go. 8 puts him at 31. All right. Did I do that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then we go to Roman Reigns, who is going to get 20 points for winning this match. He is going to get 25 points for retaining his Universal Championship. He's going to put him at 45. He's going to get 4 points for being in the main event is going to be 49. An extra 5 points for winning the main event. That's going to be 54. 5 points for competing in a match is going to be 59. And 17 moves is going to be 69. And 7 is going to be 76 points to Roman Reigns.
God damn.
Hashtag the big dog.
Fuck the big dog.
So that's 76 plus the 10 that he had, puts Roman at 86 points and a dominant first place.
Yeah, he's not losing that.
All right. Following the match, however, Braun Strowman climbs in the ring and proceeds to drop Roman Reigns. He hands a briefcase to the ref and announces he's cashing in the briefcase. But before the bell can ring, Roman Reigns' buddies from The Shield, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, come running down and proceed to attack Braun Strowman. Reigns gets to his feet, and as Braun charges at him, they gang up on him, and Reigns hits him with a Superman punch. That's already been accounted for in his move points for the match. And then proceed to drag Strowman out of the ring over to the announce table. They look to pick him up for the group powerbomb, but he fights them off. But Reigns fires back with a spear, and Braun goes down. They then pick him up again and hit Braun with a triple powerbomb through the announce table. So there you go. I realized I didn't give Roman a point for that extra spear, so he's going to get a point for that.
Fair enough.
87. And then a post-match assault for attacking Braun is going to put him at 91. And let's see. I can't remember. When the Shields are the triple powerbomb, how do we allot the OMG points? Do they all get it, or?
We give them an OMG for doing that?
It's a table spot.
Oh, through the table. Then yeah, they would all get the OMG for it, I guess.
Okay, then Roman goes up to 96. And let's see, Seth freaking Rollins down here will get himself 4 on an assault and 5 on the table spot. It's going to be 9, and 1 for it actually being their finisher is 10 points to Rollins, is going to put him up at 22. And then Dean, that reminds me, Roman, I didn't give Roman the point for the actually doing the triple powerbomb, so it's actually 97 for Roman.
Fucking Roman.
Then Dean Ambrose will get 4 on the assault and 5 on the OMG is 9, and again 1 for the thing is 10 points to him, puts him at 51. All right. And then Braun Strowman will also get, I guess technically he technically interfered in the match by walking out there with his music. So I guess Braun would get an interference.
Sure. Did it amount to anything?
Yeah, because Roman was looking at him, and that's why Balor was able to hit him with a sling blade and a drop kick and almost win the match.
Okay, then yeah, he would get interference.
Yeah, so Braun with an interference. And then he attacked Reigns, so that's going to be interference and an assault. It's going to be 10 points to Braun.
There.
I'll put Braun at 15 points for the week. All right. Thus endeth Monday Night Raw. So there you go there.
Fair enough.
So let us go ahead and take a look at the scores post-Raw and see where we're at for the first week here. Here we go. Data refresh. And let's see what happened. So in the lead is me, to no surprise thanks to Roman. The Big Dogs Club at first at 241 points.
Jesus.
Week 1. Second place at 196 points are the soon-to-be properly labeled Rowdy Last Kickers, 196.
Wow, I went from first to last. That's wonderful.
And third place at 167 for right now is the extremely legit Yes Movement.
Ooh.
Woo indeed. All right. Imagine I can actually make your column shorter now. There we go. All right, so you're at 167. And I'm at 241. And Tiff is at 196. Oh, come on. There we go. Rowdy Last Kickers. Okay, let me just go right over here real quick. Control F, replace. Okay, close that, save. And let me just go back over here and properly put our team back in. Uncheck Tiff's team. Check off Rowdy Last Kickers. And boom. All right, we're good. Team names in place. Let's go to SmackDown.
Okay.
Let me just get up the recap here. There we go. All right. So, SmackDown also came from the Barclays Center of Brooklyn, New York, as is tradition after one of the big four pay-per-views. Both Raw and SmackDown emanated from the same arena, or from the same city, at least. And we open this up with the It Couple, The Miz and Maurice.
Sure.
They come down to the ring to kick off the show, and we see a replay of The Miz using brass knuckles on Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam that Maurice handed him from the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And The Miz says that he has an announcement to make, and he looks sad as Maurice hugs him. And The Miz says that he is sad to announce his retirement from facing Daniel Bryan ever again. He says his 8-year saga with Daniel Bryan has come to a satisfying conclusion. He says Bryan punched him 100 times, but that's no match for one of his punches like the one that ended the match. Daniel Bryan comes out and interrupts him. Calls The Miz a coward. Screaming, coward! Coward! Miz interrupts, says Bryan has to accept his loss because he will never beat The Miz and will never have a chance to face him again. He tells Miz to shut the hell up because he's a wannabe actor pretending to be a wrestler. He says Miz won't be able to retire yet, but then Maurice interrupts and tells Bryan that he should retire again and change his name to Daniel Bella. That's a good line. I'll give Maurice credit on that one.
True.
However, Daniel Bryan is then joined by his lovely wife, Brie Bella. Brie mode. Brie mode. And Maurice rolls outside the ring, so as Brie gets in it, so Brie punches The Miz in the face, and then Bryan clotheslines him out of the ring. And Bryan grabs a mic and points out that he just spoke to general manager Paige in the back before coming out here, and that the Hell in the Cell, the four of them are going to have an intergender tag team match play out.
Okay.
The It Couple freak out as Daniel Bryan leads the crowd in a yes chant.
So, would either Bryan or Brie get assault points or not? Because it's not like Brie did anything else. She just came out and punched The Miz.
Yeah, that's, I would give them both an assault for attacking The Miz. That's fine.
Fair.
All right, so
the 5 to Miz and Maurice for being a coward.
Yep, 5 to The Miz. Da Miz.
Indeed.
And The Miz. And 5 going to go to Maurice. A lovely Maurice. All right, and then Daniel Bryan will get 5 for a promo and 4 off an assault. Is 9 points to Daniel Bryan.
Indeed.
And Brie Bella will get 4 for an assault on The Miz.
Indeed.
By the way, you're welcome. I'm relatively sure that both Tiff and I decided not to draft the Bellas so that you could end up with them anyway.
Oh. It's fine. I was actually expecting you guys to draft them. That was fine, but whatever. I appreciate that.
It makes more sense for you to have them anyway. But you know, it is what. At least I can't speak for Tiff. I intentionally didn't draft them because I figured they made more sense being on your team, given that you
Right.
did have Daniel Bryan. But I
No, I
left the
appreciate
option
that.
open just in case Tiff wanted to take him because she had every right to do so.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So after all that, we go to a break. We come back from the break, and the It couple are searching for Paige. And they find her and complain about being booked in this match against Daniel and Brie. And Miz says that he didn't believe this was possible, but Paige is actually a worse general manager than Daniel Bryan was.
Okay, then.
Paige counters him by saying that she doesn't really give a crap what he says. The tag match is still on, and it's going to be awesome. So that is a another promo to a mini promo to the Miz for that. How about that?
Sure.
Mini for the Miz and Maurice because she was there.
Sure.
What's her at 8? All right. Rolling on down. We have our opening match of the evening, and that would be Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton.
Sure.
We see some replays of Orton's attacks on Jeff Hardy. And Orton starts off strong at the beginning of the match, but Jeff starts fighting back. There's a suplex on him with an announce table onto Jeff, but he manages to come back from that too. It's a whisper in the wind. Some blows are traded. Jeff hits an inverted atomic drop and a drop kick, and a twist of fate goes up top, but wastes a little time on his way up, and Orton gets up and knocks him off the ropes, and he lands crotch first on the turnbuckle.
Ouch.
Orton then puts his finger into Jeff's big ear piercing again and starts pulling on his ear. Then looks for a hanging DDT, but Jeff escapes, tackles Orton, and then decides he's had enough of this crime and proceeds to kick Orton in the nuts.
He's Shinsuke Nakamura?
Apparently. He stomps Orton in the nuts, which earns him a DQ from the ref.
Okay.
So Randy Orton wins the match by disqualification.
Not according to WWE.
What do you mean?
Which is why I kind of took the points away. Because according to WWE, if you actually read the results, it says the match ended in a rowdy no contest.
Rowdy no contest?
Something like that. Basically saying it was a complete clusterfuck, so they ruled it a no contest, is basically what they're saying.
It's not a no contest if Jeff kicked him in the nuts, but...
I don't know. I went by I'm sure Tiff probably read that result that you're reading, but just to verify it, because I was like, okay, is that really how that's supposed to be scored? Because I want to know exactly what happened, and I went to WWE's, results for SmackDown, and it outright says the headline is that that match ends in a no contest. So I don't know what you want to do with it.
That is a good question. No, chaotic no contest. You're right. Huh. That's weird. I guess it was a question of whether Orton should be disqualified for use of the earlobe, so I guess I can see why that would be a no contest. All right, that's WWE rules. That's what it is, so it's a no contest then.
Fair.
So we will go with a no contest ruling.
Fair.
All right. So after the match, Jeff kicks Orton out of the ring, throws him over the announce table. Orton gets back to his feet, and they brawl around the timekeeper's area, into the crowd toward the production area. Hardy grabs a chair and beats the shit out of Orton with it, pummels on him. then puts him on a table, hits him with a camera, then climbs on top of some production boxes and does a swanton off the production boxes all the way through Orton and the table.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. So score it up, Jeff.
Oh, by the way, for those wondering, there was a recent interview, I think it was at SummerSlam, with Jeff Hardy. And for all you fans out there, the interviewer actually asked him about No More Words, his theme song. And he said the reason WWE hasn't used it and he can't use it is because of a rights issue kind of thing. And it's because I think the group that sang the song is no longer together, so no one knows where the rights lay, so therefore no one can use it or something like that. Some weird thing. But Jeff Hardy says he agrees with the fans that he kind of needs No More Words, or he needs his own theme song. He doesn't feel right using the Hardy Boys theme song because he feels that should be reserved for the Hardy Boys. So Jeff Hardy, being Jeff Hardy, said, maybe it's time I put my ass into the recording studio and just say my own damn theme song. So we may get a new theme song for Jeff Hardy recorded by Jeff Hardy. Just saying. And Jim doesn't care. Hello, Jim?
That's cool. I look forward to hearing it if he does.
Yeah, I hope so.
Should be fun. All right.
So, the score. So, 5 points to Randy for getting his ass kicked.
Okay, hang on 1 second. I'll give him that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then Jeffrey Nero Hardy. 5 for kicking Randy's ass. 9 for the moves he used to kick Randy's ass with. 6 points for the weapons he used to kick Randy's ass with. Oh, actually, there's another move point because he did the Swanton Bomb. And then 4 for kicking Randy's ass after the match. For a total of 20 points for kicking Randy's ass.
You forgot 5 OMG points for putting Randy's ass through a table.
Okay, she didn't put that in there, but fair. Give me 5 OMG points for kicking Randy's ass through a table. 25 points to Jeff.
Mm-hmm. Top 10 for Jeff Hardy.
Of course it is. It's Jeff Hardy. Also, so as part of this interview, also they asked him about the Swanton Bomb and stuff. And he says, yeah, he's not using it as much anymore. He's using the Twist of Fate more than the Swanton. Like, he's not using the Swanton at any live events or anything because he's saying, yeah, look, man, I'm old. My back hurts. Ain't doing that shit again. So, and of course he said also, recently he has had back issues and stuff like that. He said he doesn't know what it was, but something just felt wrong with his back. And so he stopped doing it for a while. But he said, my back is fine now. So that's why you'll see me go out there and do the Swanton left, right, center. But he says, I still don't do it at live events just to preserve the back. And I think that's why he is able to just pull it out when he needs to pull it out, like on SmackDown and at pay-per-views and stuff, because he's not doing it every fucking match anymore.
That makes sense.
So Jeff Hardy, ladies and gentlemen, he's human and he's recognizing he's old.
If you ask me, he should just go find Shawn Michaels' doctor and get a new back.
Yeah. Well, he says his back is fine right now. So right now he doesn't need a new back. He's perfectly fine.
Fair enough. Moving on.
So that also means if Matt Hardy's retiring, Jeff's not, because Jeff is perfectly fine.
Cool. All right. So, following all of that, we come backstage to the bar.
We are the bar, matey.
They're not pirates. What the fuck is wrong with
they
you?
say it, they may as well be.
They're not pirates. Seamus, they're not pirates. They're just European. They're Scottish and Swiss, so they have accents. That doesn't make them pirates. Anyway, they're backstage with Renee Young for an interview, but they're quickly interrupted by the Good Brothers.
Okay.
They crack some jokes and announce their intentions to be the next challengers for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. But the Bar counters this, saying, no, it's going to be them, and that they're going to kick the Good Brothers' heads off next week because they don't just set the bar, we are the Bar. Promo to the Bar and the Good Brothers.
Indeed.
So we got Sheamus.
Shamoose.
It's 5. And we got, let's see, Luke Gallows on the way up here gets 5. And Carl Anderson gets 5. Boop. And 5 go to Cesaro. Cesaro. All right. Our next match is Naomi versus Peyton Royce of the Iconics.
Okay.
The Iconics cut a pre-match promo and make fun of Naomi and her glow, as well as make fun of Brooklyn itself.
Okay.
Naomi starts out strong with some kicks on Peyton, follows with a leg drop. And at one point, a distraction leads to Peyton gaining an advantage and knocking Naomi to ringside. And taking control of the match for a while, but Naomi fires up back in the end with some kicks, but goes out to ringside, throws Billie Kay into a ring post. But this distracted her, and as she gets back in the ring, Peyton hits her with a fisherman suplex and gets a 3 count.
Okay.
Points.
So, let's see. Let's go to Billie Kay. 5 points for accompaniment, 6 for interference, 11 points to Billie.
All right. 11.
Boop. And then to the glow, Naomi.
Got it.
5 for competing, 1 for kicking, and 1 for doing a split leg drop. 7 points to Naomi.
Got it.
Peyton has a perfect plex, huh?
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh no, she says perfect plex. What did your result say she used?
Fisherman suplex.
Oh, I guess the perfect plex was a variation on the fisherman, wasn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's supposed to be the perfect plex, but whatever. Anyway, so Peyton Royce, 5 for competing in the match, 20 for winning, and 1, 2, 3 moves, 28 points to Peyton Royce.
All right, good for her. 28, you said?
Yep.
All right, 28. Cool. And the top 10 for right now. We go to the locker room after this, where Big E is having his ribs taped up after the injury he sustained at SummerSlam. Kofi and Xavier walk in and give him a pep talk and say that they'll beat the Bludgeon Brothers in their rematch tonight. Promo to the New Day.
The New Day.
New Day rocks. New Day rocks.
New Day sucks.
New Day rocks. And Xavier is down here at the bottom. All right. So we go to a video package looking at the history between Charlotte and Becky. And we then have Becky come out to the ring after the commercial break. And she says that SummerSlam was supposed to be her night, and she just wanted to silence the critics who say she's just Charlotte's friend because she's her own woman. She says the fans weren't with her the whole time, and when Charlotte weaseled her way in to her title match, the fans should have boycotted SummerSlam. She bashes the fans for cheering for Charlotte when she won and says she's tired of being an afterthought.
And the fans cheered her.
Yep, Charlotte comes out to interrupt and hits the ring. They brawl through the ring and around the ringside area and fight to the back until referees and other women from the locker room pull them apart.
Wow, Tiff tried to stiff me points.
Charlotte knocks Becky out to ringside and dives off the apron on her until they're pulled apart again.
Okay, so is that like a move for Charlotte then?
It's an assault, definitely.
Okay, because I know she has some diving moves. I don't know her actual moveset off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't know the top of my head either. I mean, if you want to count as a give her a point, I'm fine with that.
All right. So, let's see. 9 points to Becky.
Yep.
And 5 points to Charlotte, because I assume she didn't say anything.
Nope.
So 5 to Charlotte.
All right. Once we get that all cleared up, we have ourselves a mixed tag team match play in which Rusev and Lana are taking on Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega. Lana and Rusev win this match after Rusev taps Almas out to the Accolade.
Apparently Aiden did something.
Did he now?
Well, he's got 6 points to interference, according to Tiff.
Oh, all right.
So I assume he did something. I assume he's the reason they won. But I don't know. I didn't watch SmackDown.
Doesn't look like it. I think it's accompanied. I think it's supposed to be 5 for accompaniment.
Oh, he didn't actually interfere?
Nope. I think she just got the point number wrong. Happens occasionally.
Fair. For accompaniment, then, I guess.
Yep. Oh, no, you're right. He did interfere.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he should be at 11 because he interfered. Because I almost tried to bring a chair in the ring and Aiden took his chair away.
Oh.
And while he was taking the chair away, Almas then turned around and ate a Machka kick and then got put in the Accolade.
It doesn't seem like Aiden came out with them. It seems like he just came out to stop the chair thing.
Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, Aiden English comes out of nowhere and grabs the chair. Okay.
So, yeah, she got it right. 6 points for interference.
Okay, 6 points to interference to Aiden English then. Fair enough.
Zelina Vega, 5 points for showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Andrade Cien Almas, 5 points for showing up. 2 points for actually doing something. 7 points to Andrade Cien Almas.
Cool. Boop.
All right. Lana is the best. Lana number 1.
Yep.
5 for showing up, 15 for looking sexy, 1 for actually doing something, 21 points to Lana.
Whether she did or did not, don't give points to a woman for looking sexy, you sexist fuck.
Yeah.
I know you're being sarcastic about the actual reason she got the points, but still, let's not be sexist on this show.
I'm not being sexist.
This is not the Divas era anymore. It's the women's era. They're not here to be eye candy. They're here to wrestle.
They're both here to be both. Like they said, beautiful and strong. Come on now. Don't demean the women here.
Not demeaning them at all. Beautiful and strong was the Divas motto, you idiot.
They can still be beautiful in the women's era. Come on. They're all beautiful.
I know, but that's not the point.
Are you going to give her points?
I gave her points. They're right there.
No. Okay. I can't see him. Anyway, Rusev. Crash.
Rusev Machka.
5 for coming down to the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Machking. And 20 for winning. 29 points to Rusev.
29?
29.
Also, don't try to do that accent because you just sound like the Count for Sesame Street.
Nah. Rusev Crash.
Anyway, they celebrate post-match. We see a short pre-taped clip of Shinsuke holding up his title belt. So guess I'll throw 3 to Shinsuke for that.
Okay.
Because why not? What? AJ Styles is shown in the locker room looking in the mirror. We're not going to give him anything for that. Broadcast team through to an AJ and Joe video package.
Okay.
Recap their feud. AJ then comes out to the ring to do an interview with Renee Young. He says SummerSlam didn't end the way he wanted to, but he doesn't regret what he did to Joe. Says that he's not proud of losing the match via DQ, but Joe crossed the line that a real man does not cross. And he says that the next time Joe mentions his family, AJ is going to rip his heart out. He's then attacked by Samoa Joe out of nowhere. He grabs AJ from below the stage, drags him down to the floor, locks him in a coquina clutch, then gets on the mic while AJ is down and sends a message to AJ's wife saying that AJ has already gone to sleep, so he won't be home to tuck in the kids.
That it?
Yep. That's a promo to AJ and an assault promo to Joe.
Yep, so 5 to AJ, 6 to Joe. Also, after kind of scoring 205 live, I kind of regret not going for the semi-dick move against you in the draft.
Okay.
I should have gone for Team Gulak. Because you have the entirety of the main event feud on 205 Live.
Replays of Daniel and Brie getting in with the Miz and Maurice earlier. Paige is backstage, orders officials to get AJ medical attention. Carmella walks in and Paige says that she looks different after losing 10 pounds of gold from her waist. Carmella demands a rematch, but then R-Truth walks in.
Okay.
And R-Truth, being slightly confused as usual, says that Carmella has been ducking and dodging him for weeks. And the running stops because he wants a title match. Paige explains the truth that just because Charlotte and Becky pinned Carmella for a title opportunity doesn't mean R-Truth gets the same. Truth says Carmella got lucky and walks off. And Paige then gives Carmella her rematch against Charlotte for next week. Promo to Carmella and R-Truth.
I feel kind of bad for R-Truth.
You gotta admit, he's funny.
He is, but come on. He's like a super veteran at this point. He deserves some modicum of success here. Come on.
Well, that's kind of the point. The dude's like 50.
Yeah, so?
There's only so much you can do at that age and not hurt yourself and others.
Doesn't stop Triple H.
He's only in his mid-40s.
Yeah, it's close. That doesn't stop The Undertaker.
Yeah, The Undertaker only wrestles like 2 matches a year. Tops.
Yeah, true.
Exaggerating R-Truth's age a bit, but... Let's just verify real quick. Or he's 46. I wasn't that far off. So he's actually about the same age as Triple H then. So, fair enough.
It's not like he's in bad shape.
No, he's certainly in good shape. They could do something with him, but they don't. Anyway, we go to the ring. Where the New Day takes on the Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. In a no disqualification match. And they all brawl all over the damn place. They beat the shit out of each other.
Oh, wait, did I forget to give him? I did.
And by the end of the match, Kofi hits a Trouble in Paradise on Luke Harper and then puts him on a table in the ring. And Xavier Woods goes up top and hits a big flying elbow on... no, wait, hang on. Oh, no, sorry. Kofi hits Luke Harper with a mallet. Then hits a Trouble in Paradise and lays Rowan on the table. And then Woods goes up and hits a flying elbow on Rowan through the table for the 3 count.
Okay, then.
And your new 5-time tag team champs, the New Day.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you, Jim.
Well, not my fault that you're an idiot. You didn't take them back, and this show aired before we did the draft. You knew full well they had a specialty title win.
Yep. I just hope me being nice to you doesn't come back to bite me in the ass.
Well, we're not on the draft to be nice. We're in the draft to win. I'm kidding. Of course, we're in this to be nice to each other and have fun, which is why I did that pick early on, so you'd have plenty of time to counteract it if you so chose, and you did not. So that is on you.
Mm-hmm.
You alone.
Mm.
Point me.
Fair enough. All right, so. Well, I kind of countered it. I got Drigler.
That is true.
So, Mr. Injury.
Yeah, it's Eric Rowan.
5 points for actually making it into a match with said injury.
Mm-hmm.
4 points for wrestling a main event with said injury.
Mm-hmm.
3 points for wrestling a specialty match with said injury.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 points for actually pulling off moves with said injury.
Yep.
And another 3 points for actually being able to lift a ladder with said injury. For 18 points to Mr. Injury.
All right.
It looks like the ladder was a double team, so it looks like Harper probably lifted most of that ladder.
Probably, which does not surprise me in the slightest.
Speaking of Harper, if you are adequately prepared.
Mr. Luke Harper.
5 points for a match, 4 for a main event, 3 for a specialty. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 moves, 5 moves, and the ladder, 19 points to Luke Harper.
All righty. The New Day?
Yeah. And poor old Big E was too injured to come out.
Yeah,
so he gets nothing.
He will. Sorry, Biggie.
So we have Kofi.
Yes, Kofi Kingston.
We have 5 for wrestling a match, 4 for main event, 3 for specialty, 15 for being on the winning team, 30 for new champ.
Yes.
Is it 30 apiece, or is it? Yeah, it's 30 apiece, right?
Yes, 30 apiece for the title, but he still only gets 15 for winning team.
Yeah. So 30 for becoming a 5-time champion. 2 moves. 3 moves. 6 points for using a chair and a mallet. 66 points to Kofi Kingston.
Damn.
Oh, wait till we get to up, up, down, down.
Puts Kofi at 71.
All right, let's go to Mr. Up, Up, Down, Down.
Go for it.
5 for being in the match, 4 for main event, 3 for specialty, 20 for winning a match, 10 for winning the main event. Oh, shit, I didn't actually put the specialty win in here. Hang on a second. Was it 5 for a specialty win?
Yes. No, wait. Specialty win is 10.
Same as main event. Oh, it's a 5 for main event?
Correct. 5 for main event, 10 for specialty.
Oops, I had it backwards. My bad.
But it's less on the compete because it's only 3 for the compete in a specialty versus 4 on a main event.
Right. Holy crap. Jesus Christ. Okay. 5 for being in a match, 4 for a main event, 3 for specialty, 20 for winning the match, 5 for winning the main event, 10 for winning a specialty match, 30 for becoming a new champion, 3 points for really not doing much in this match, and 80 points for not doing much in this match. Yeah, the New Day didn't do much. All their points came from, actually winning the match, it being a specialty, and the fact that it was a title match.
And the main event.
I said the main event.
Oh, my bad. Well, damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck you!
New Day rocks. New Day rocks.
Fuck the New Day.
All right. So post-match, Big E runs down to celebrate with his compatriots.
Okay.
We're not going to give any points for that because it doesn't really matter. So thus endeth SmackDown. So let's check the updated scores. All right.
I'm
So,
completely hosed.
Jesus.
Told you I'm completely hosed.
High points is 469 points to the Big Dogs Club. Still in the lead. Followed at 328 by the Rowdy Lass Kickers. And the extremely legit Yes Movement is coming in at 230.
That's okay. I'll catch up to her. You, not so much. Let me put to you this way. I have the only 2 matches on 205 Live, and I won both of them.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm probably going to catch her, if not surpass her with this.
All right, we'll find out.
Although she does get a lot of points for the main event because she has Murphy and Nice.
Ah. Did I get points for that? I thought that was why you regretted not having Gulak.
They did a promo with Cedric.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. There was no match with them. It was Noam Dar and TJP and the Lucha House Party against Murphy Nice.
Oh, I get TJP points.
You get TJP. Well, you get TJP getting his ass plastered by Noam Dar.
Fair enough. It's still points. He showed up and competed. It counts.
It is.
All right, so I will close that
you get
out.
TJP getting uppercutted a lot by Noam Dar.
All righty, well, I'm going to swing back over here, and I will turn the whole thing over to you. Go for it.
205 Live, coming from, I think it's still the Barclays Center. It's actually kind of funny when they...
Yeah, 205 is always where SmackDown is.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny because they pick up, at least for this one, immediately after SmackDown because it comes on, and one of the commentators, I think it might have been Vic, is like, and we're still picking up the pieces from the SmackDown Live main event. Because of all the busted table and shit. Which I thought was hilarious. I'm like, wow, that's funny. So, after the ring crew picks up the pieces from the SmackDown Live main event, TJP comes out and cuts a promo. And then Noam Dar comes out.
And cuts a promo.
No. TJP tries to cut a promo on him, and Noam Dar kicks his ass from behind to start the match. He's like, no, fuck you. You don't get to cut a heel promo. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, then.
Yeah, basically he got sick of TJP trying to cut promos prior to matches, trying to duck the actual match. Like, no, I'm just going to beat your ass.
All right, so promo to TJP.
Well, I'm going to tell in the total.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So, so they have a match. It was actually a pretty good match. TJP had some offense, mostly submission offense, trying to work over the surgically repaired knee of Noam Dar. He locked in an inverted sharpshooter and a knee bar at one point.
Well, he is a submission wrestler, and that is a smart strategy.
So Noam Dar had the excellent counter strategy of, okay, you're going to fuck my knee over. I'm just going to uppercut you a lot. Which he proceeded to uppercut and back elbow him a lot, hit a couple of kicks here and there, and then Nova rolled him to plaster his ass to the mat. I wish the crowd was more behind Noam Dar because he's really trying, and you know they're trying to push him as a face, and I think he makes a great face. Just a little sad that this happens like immediately after SmackDown Live, and since they're the first match out, it's like the crowd kind of has no energy at that point, and a lot of the crowd doesn't really much care for 205 Live anyway.
Yeah,
because it's the casual crowd, which makes me sad because this was a fantastic match. And I like Noam Dar. Now that I've actually seen him wrestle a lot, I'm like, okay, I like this guy. He's actually really good.
I've always liked Noam Dar. He's great.
Yeah. And TJP is still one of my bar none favorite heels in the business right now. He is so good as a heel.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Somebody who could probably, if you just gave him a mic and said talk and say you're a heel, TJP could probably do it. Because he looks so comfortable out there when he's cutting those heel promos that I have to wonder how much of it is actually written and how much of it is him just going kind of off the cuff. Anyway, TJP.
Points.
So we have 5 points for a promo, 5 points for a match. Why did I separate those? Okay. 3 points for an evasion, 4 points for moves, for a total of 17 points to TJP.
All right, cool. And Mr. I spent my injury time going to the Cesaro School of Wrestling.
Pretty much. I actually kind of like his European uppercut more than Cesaro's, even though Cesaro does a short again. So, Noam Dar, 5 points for a match, 20 for winning a match, 6 for countering moves, 8 for dealing out moves, total of 39 points to Noam Dar.
Nice. Cool.
All right, then, after Noam and TJP vacate the premises, ha, 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 ha.
Akira Tozawa's in the house. Nice.
Yes, he comes down for a match against Colin Delaney. Remember that name?
That sounds vaguely familiar.
And then promptly gets his ass kicked by Brian Kendrick and Jack Gallagher.
Oh!
He's like, they're like, get out of the ring, scrub. It's Drew Gulak's time. Yeah, so they actually, while they were clearing the ring of TJP's corpse and Noam Dar, they actually ran a Drew Gulak, like, after SummerSlam promo. And he does excellent promos. Drew Gulak, I love him too.
Drew
Where
Gulak's
he's
awesome.
Where he's sitting in like the empty arena, and it's like a darkened empty arena, cutting a brooding promo as he does. It's fucking amazing. Yeah, you need to watch that promo if you like Drew Gulak. You know, basically talking about how he lost the title, but he's just like, I'm going to challenge. I want to challenge Cedric again because that guy's a coward. Blah blah blah. He's basically going off on about Cedric. Then he comes out to the ring after Gentleman Jack and Brian Kendrick basically grab Akira Tozawa, beat the shit out of him, and Colin Delaney runs for the hills.
Mm-hmm.
And Drew Gulak comes in, and they toss poor Akira's corpse out of the ring. And Drew Gulak proceeds to call out Cedric Alexander, saying, "Answer my challenge, you fucking coward."
Mm.
To which Cedric Alexander comes out to answer his challenge because he's not a fucking coward. At which point Drake Maverick comes out and is like, "You're not answering that challenge because I'm telling you you're a fucking coward."
Ha!
To which Drew Gulak is like, "Fucking really? That's all you've got? You're a fucking coward." And Drake Maverick then calls out refs. At which point, while Drew Gulak is calling Cedric Alexander a coward, Cedric Alexander calmly puts his title belt on the ramp, calmly takes off his coat, and calmly proceeds to sidestep the fucking useless refs and charges the goddamn ring.
Ha!
At which point, Drew Gulak becomes the gutless coward and runs for the hills. End promo.
All right then.
Oh, and also off mic, you have Cedric Alexander in the ring saying, "Who's the coward now? You're the one running. I'm not the one running. I'm right here." It's actually a pretty good promo.
Nice.
And it's kind of making Drake Maverick look kind of bad, but that's okay. So we have Akira Tozawa, 5 points for showing up since there wasn't actually a match.
Okay. Well, there wasn't actually a match. Why would he get 5 points?
Appearance points. Because he actually bothered to appear.
Appearance is 3, dude.
Is it 3? Okay, 3 points for appearance. I thought it was 5. My bad.
It's 3. 5 is a match. 3 is an appearance.
Fair. All right, we got Drew Gulak.
For a better 205 Live.
5 for flapping his gums.
Got it?
Got the Brian Kendrick.
Yes.
4 for beating up Akira Tozawa.
Okay.
We have Gentleman Jack Gallagher. We have 4 for beating up Akira Tozawa, and 1 for hitting that headbutt in its head assault.
Nice.
Yeah, he turned around and whack, and that's what kicked Tozawa out of the ring.
Fair enough.
And then we have Cedric Alexander, 5 for proving that he is in fact not a coward.
Contrary to what DM the GM would have you believe.
Yes, he was like, "You are not doing this. You are not doing this." And Cedric is just basically staring daggers through fucking Drew Gulak. Basically, like, yeah, I'm this little 205 Live. I don't give a damn what you say. I'm gonna do what I want to do when I want to do it. Go fuck yourself, you bread. That's pretty much what his face said. I was like, "Ooh, I kind of like this feud."
All right. Anyway.
Then our main event.
Yes.
Because it needed about half the show for this, because this was one hell of a main event. It was such a good match.
All right, kick it up.
Except for one part. Do we give negative points for someone completely fucking up a spot?
No, we do not give botch points, unfortunately.
We should, because get a load of this botch.
All right, hit me.
So, we have Lince Dorado, who's doing a springboard off the ropes. Or, no, it wasn't a springboard. It was a kind of a vault off the ropes.
Quick check, just for the record. Is he still wrestling with one hand?
Yes, and in fact, in the middle of the match, they tried to pull the cast off his hand.
Oh, lovely.
And Grand Metalik had to come save him. But yeah, so he tries to springboard off the rope, but he tries to do one of those things where he does like a full inversion over them, and then he's supposed to like flip down into like a inverted DDT or a neck breaker or some shit.
Fair enough.
Right, counter. It was a double team move, basically, 1-on-2. So he's trying to do that, and he lands on Tony Nese, and Buddy Murphy were supposed to catch him. For some reason, and I don't know why, as he's being caught, all of a sudden, Tony Nese just drops to both knees, which completely destabilizes the base of the catch. And Buddy Murphy, in order to, save Lince's life, had no choice but to completely collapse and make it look completely terrible. And Lince just kind of, chaotically fell on them because he had no, vertical base because Tony Nese fucking collapsed for some reason.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, it looked really bad. I'm like, what the hell happened? Because you see him drop to both knees. I'm like, what happens here? What happened here? Why did Tony drop to both knees like that?
That's a good question.
So, yeah, that was a really, really botched spot there. And it could have ended up bad if Buddy Murphy hadn't thought quickly. He was like, shit, I got to stabilize this, and just completely dropped to the mat so Lince wouldn't get hurt.
Which was good.
Yeah. Aside from that, this was an amazing match.
All right.
So, I'm not going to go through the entire match. Suffice it to say, Grand Metalik wins. Grand Metalik wins because Buddy Murphy's anger gets the better of him again and costs him the match.
Oh, dear.
Because they're the bigger, stronger guys, and they're kind of trying to play the number game, and Lince Dorado has only one hand, so they clearly have the upper hand here, even though it was a good back-and-forth match. They were pretty evenly matched, but I think Buddy and Tony were eventually going to end up winning this just because of their sheer size and stamina.
Mm.
Until Buddy Murphy gets out the ring and decides to get pissed off at Kalisto. Don't piss off the little Mexican. That doesn't end well for you. He goes up to Kalisto, gets in his face, grabs Kalisto's shirt, rips it in half, and tosses the half that in his hands down to the ground. And then the movie should not have done, grabs Kalisto and shoves him back against the announcer's table. Then Buddy Murphy gets in the ring to fight Grand Metalik. And he has Grand Metalik down, and Buddy Murphy decides he's going to back against the ropes and mounts off the ropes. Yeah, he didn't make sure that the ref was looking at him because he backed against the ropes, and Kalisto grabbed his legs and yanked and face planted him on the mat.
Ouch.
And walked off. And if you look at Kalisto's body language, kind of his face, it's the, yeah, go fuck yourself, Buddy Murphy walk.
Ah.
Like, Kalisto was pissed. He was like, oh, fuck you. Put your hands on me, asshole. And then Metalik waits for him to get up. Sunset flip powerbomb 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like, wow. Yeah, don't piss off Kalisto because he will find a way to fuck you up.
Pretty much.
But there was a couple of moments here, a couple of OMGs that I gave, one to Grand Metalik and one to Tony Nese. The Grand Metalik I gave because it was a really awesome spot, and it got the crowd to start to chant holy shit, which, with a dead post-SDL crowd, that's an impressive feat. You still there? Still listening, Jim?
Yep, keep going.
Yeah. So Grand Metalik does a diving Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Now, that's not him jumping off the top rope, which he did. No. It's Tony Nese sitting on the top rope and him doing a diving Hurricane Rana, pulling him off the top rope to the ground below.
Nice.
And then because he's pulling off the top rope, Metalik kind of face planted himself on the apron and pulled his mask off.
Oops.
So Kalisto ran over and actually put the mask back on him, and because it was a mask thing, the ref didn't immediately eject Kalisto for that, as he normally would.
That's good.
But it was a freaking awesome hit. Oh, and mind you, he Hurricane Rana Tony Nese onto Buddy Murphy.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm glad it wasn't the other way around, because if it was the other way around, Tony Nese would have dropped Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
So there was that one, but Tony Nese gets my OMG of the night, because I've never seen anyone do this, and you have to have incredible core strength to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Nese does a snap German suplex from a Tree of Woe position.
Okay then.
Yeah, because one of them, I don't remember which one between Metalik and Doral, but one of them was up on the turnbuckle, beating up on Buddy Murphy, and Tony Nese tried to get up behind him to stop him, and he fucking elbowed him in the face and knocked him down to the Tree of Woe. And Tony Nese kind of shook it off and looked up and literally sat up doing a sit-up crunch, grabbed him in the German suplex, and spiked him on the back of his neck. I've never seen anyone do that. I was like, wow, that's fucking impressive. So I give him an OMG for that.
That's fair.
But yeah, there's a lot of high flying, as there is with, you have the king of the ropes, Grand Metalik. So Grand Metalik actually got to show off what he was made of. And, both him and Lince Dorado got to show off. So, credit to Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese for making the Luchas look good. And Buddy Murphy and Tony Nese looked really good, too. They showed off a lot of their moves. It was just a really, really great match. And this feud, this is a good feud. So your winners, the Lucha House Party. Also, this is a specialty match because this was a tornado tag match. So no one had to tag in. Everyone was legal. So, you ready for points, Jim?
Yeah, everyone was legal, including Kalisto, apparently.
Well, except for Kalisto. That's why he had to do it behind the ref's back.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Go for it, boss.
Yeah, Kalisto just stood outside the ring with the Rainmaker, just going, Lucha, Lucha, trying to get the crowd behind him. And Buddy Murphy was like, stop doing that. Boom. And Kalisto was like, all right, fuck you. Boom, face plant.
Boom, face plant.
Pretty much.
All right.
So, Kalisto, 5 for the promo. Oh, yeah, they cut a promo, too, by the way.
Of course they did.
A pre-match promo. So, 5 for the promo, 5 for accompaniment, and 6 for boom, face plant. For a total of 16 points.
Got it.
To Kalisto.
16 points awarded. Continue.
All right. Tony Nese.
Yes.
3 for the silent.
Mr. My knees don't work.
Apparently. Which is weird considering that's your finishing move. But anyway. 3 for a silent promo because they did do a silent promo after the Lucha House Party.
Okay.
5 for wrestling in the match. 4 for wrestling the main event. 3 for wrestling a specialty match. 5 for the OMG German suplex from a Tree of Woe position.
Mm-hmm.
3 for countering a move. 3 moves for a total of 23 points to Tony, I have no knees.
Got it.
All right, Buddy Murphy. 3 for that same silent promo. 5 for the match. 4 for the main event. 3 for specialty. 6 for actually countering some moves. And 9 for actually doing moves. Buddy Murphy did most of the work here. Tony Nese did fuck all.
Okay.
Total of 30 points for Buddy Murphy.
Got it.
So yeah, maybe his knee situation maybe is why Buddy did most of the work. I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, so the Golden Links, Lince Dorado.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah, hang on 1 second. I'm just trying to check something here. No, not that one. That one. No. All right.
Oh, wait, that's not right. It's 5 for the main event win, right?
Correct.
5, 10.
You get it?
Okay. Yeah, I got it. All right. You ready? Lindsay Dorado.
Ready. All right.
5 for the promo, 5 for the match, 3 for specialty, 4 for the main event, 15 for being on the winning team, 3 for a counter, 16 moves to Lindsay Dorado, total of 41 points to Lindsay Dorado.
Nice. Props to Lindsay Dorado.
Absolutely.
And Grand Metalik.
Grand Metalik, your winner. 5 points for the promo, 5 for the match, 3 for specialty, 4 for the main event, 20 for winning the match, 10 for winning a specialty match, 5 for winning the main event, 5 for the OMG diving Hurricane Rana off the top rope, 6 for counters, 11 for moves, for a total of 74 points to Grand Metalik.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
He did a lot of work. We kind of had
it.
Lindsay had one arm.
Yeah. Kind of an obligation.
Still managed to pull off 16 moves. He pulled off more moves than Grand Metalik.
His legs weren't broken.
No, most of them were kicks and like aerial moves. So I don't think he actually punched him much at all.
Which is fair enough. All right. Let's go over to see the final scores for the week here. Let me get my data refresh button. All right. So, still in the lead is me at 499 points for the Big Dogs Club. In second place at 408 points is Extremely Legit Yes Movement at 408. Third place at 381, only about 30 points behind, is the Rowdy Last Kicker. So not bad overall.
Indeed.
90 points separating first and second, and about 80 for and about an even spread. That's not bad.
Yep. Have you been recording the totals? You have.
Of course.
Yay.
Do I look that dumb to you? Come on, give me a little credit here.
Do you really want me to answer that?
You can answer it all you want. Nobody considers your opinion legitimate anyway.
Well, fuck you.
All right. Let's go check out our first leaderboards for the season.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. Let's see who's in the lead. Bam!
Roman Reigns.
All right, yeah. Top of the leaderboard is Roman Reigns at 97 points, offering Universal Championship defense. However, right behind him, not that far, only 12 points behind him at 85 points, is Xavier Woods of the New Day.
Wow.
Off of the SmackDown Tag Team Championship victory in the main event. Right behind him is Grand Metalik off of the main event victory on 205 Live at 74. Kofi Kingston of the New Day comes in at 71 points, followed by Dean Ambrose, the Lunatic Fringe at 51. 10 points behind him is Lindsay Dorado of the Cruiserweights at 41. Only 3 points ahead of Noam Dar at 39. Followed by Elias at 34. Finn Balor's coming in at 31. And running at the top 10 are Bobby Lashley and Buddy Murphy, who have 30 points each. And of course, not counting the tie, they're just ahead of Ruby Riott and Rusev, who have 29 points each, and Peyton Royce is behind them with 28, and everybody's kind of within a couple of points of each other going the rest of the way down.
Yeah.
But that's to be expected the first few weeks.
Yeah.
All right.
Not a bad first week.
No, not a bad first week at all. Spreads are nice and even. Everybody's got some good superstars. We're doing well. It's going to be an interesting season. I'm excited.
Yeah, and you have like half the top 10 right now.
Oh, do I? I didn't actually count through it.
I counted. You have exactly half the top 10.
Okay, then.
5.
We figure what? I got 3 New Day members. Oh, no, Biggie's not up there. I got 2 New Day members and Roman. Who else do I have?
I don't know. You took the thing down.
I didn't think I had that many. Hang on a minute. Too many windows. Where the free log? There we go. Oh, let me bring that back up. Now I'm curious. Oh, Finn and Elias. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Finn and Elias. Fair enough. And then Tiff has 3. She's got Buddy Murphy, Bobby Lashley, and Dean Ambrose up there. And
but one of those is going to go because two of them are in a tie.
Right, and then you've got yourself the Lucha House Party and Noam Dar plus Ruby Riott, just right almost in the top 10 there.
Yeah,
but yeah, they're basically 3 cruiserweights. Not all, 3 of the cruiserweights. Yeah, pretty much. Not
I can't believe it's the cruiserweights that are actually keeping me in this. Jesus.
Hey, believe it. I damn near won a season on Enzo.
That's true.
In fact, I think I did win that season on Enzo, didn't I?
Yeah, you might win the season on the cruiserweights. That might be what pushes you beyond reachability. If they give the title to Drew Gulak, we're kind of fucking screwed over here.
Oh no! If Roman Reigns holds to his laurels and actually defends the belt every week, I won't need it.
Fucking Roman.
All right. So with that, this has been the first of the season 8 weekly scorings. We're gonna try to get another one done tomorrow post Raw to be caught up. If not, we might do it Tuesday. Everybody enjoy your Labor Day. It's officially Labor Day for me, and I think it is for you by now too. I think it's late enough. So
I will say the one event that's going to completely fuck you over though.
Yep.
Evolution, because you don't have many women on your roster.
This is true. I do not. So Revolution is not going to do me any favors.
And those are all pay-per-view points, so that's going to catch us up to Roman here probably.
Well, we'll see. Let's also remember the fact that at least Roman and Finn are both going to have massive matches at the Super Showdown that same month. So
let's go, Hunter.
Clap, 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 clap.
Because I have Hunter, you have the Undertaker.
Let's go, Taker.
Rest in peace.
That's exactly what Triple H will do. You're absolutely right. All right. Well, we'll see you next time, folks, for all kinds of great stuff. Like I said, either tomorrow or Tuesday, we'll let you know. And Friday, we should be back to the news and back on our regular schedule, fucking finally. Tiff, we hope to see you for the other scoring tomorrow or Tuesday. And, yeah, we'll see you then. All right.
Oh, I shaved.
That's a little better. One of the Sheamus ones there.
Fear the beard.
Now, come on. That'll work. We'll go with that.